Monday, fam. I have this beanie on my head because I worked out this morning and I don't like to have my hair out when I work out. So I have it wrapped up underneath and I have my twist pulled around. I mean, you'll see a video because I'm going to show you in a video what the situation is. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that I'm working out right now and doing the P90X3 program, which is pretty much 30 minutes for 90 days of straight exercise. Whatever is on that DVD, that's what you're doing. I felt like this Motivation Monday should be geared towards lifestyle changes, and I want to talk to you about sticking to your diet. I don't like to call it a diet because I feel like diet is more of a temporary term for temporary results, but I like to call it lifestyle changes and sticking to a lifestyle plan, one that fits best for you. Everybody knows that working out is not just the only way to be fit and healthy. That's a component, and that's a small component, but the biggest component is actually changing your lifestyle to fit the physique in which you want. And that includes changing what you eat. So how do you include that and how do you stick with that even after your program is up or whatever? And the thing is, we shouldn't be thinking in short-term focus anyway. When we think of wanting to change our lifestyle, it should be something that is going to change the course of how we react and how we do certain things, and not necessarily just a temporary fix. Change has to start within. So one of my first pointers, or the first thing that I think of when you want to stick to a diet, is actually thinking about what you want to do first. That's the first component. You have to actually internalize the change that you want to see before it takes place. In your mind, are you doing this just for something quick, or doing this so you can enjoy the effects of your healthy lifestyle long beyond 90 days or 30 days or whenever you reach that weight goal? Because once you reach that goal that you have in mind, do you stop or do you keep going? Or do you maintain? And a part of maintaining is still having that change in mind and having that having whatever it is in your mind that, okay, this is what I need to do for X, Y, and Z. This is what I need to do to get that result. So the first part is actually changing the way that you think. Instead of thinking in short term, you start to think long term and how you want to continue the lifestyle beyond whatever you're doing right now. The second part, to me, which is a huge component, is portion control. When you control what you're eating, then you can start seeing results. I personally do not like to eat unless I am hungry. That means that I am physically like, oh my gosh, I'm starving, my stomach is growling hungry. I think we fake ourselves out a lot of the times in thinking that we have to eat 3 meals per day. Somebody's gonna call me on this, and that's fine, but to me, you don't have to eat 3 meals per day. You need to eat when you are hungry, because if you're not hungry, then what is your body going to do with the nutrients that you're giving it? It's not going to be able to do anything, and so you're just going to expel it anyway. So when you're eating when you're hungry, that means your body is actually craving it and it needs it, and that means it'll utilize it when you eat it, so it's not wasting. Eating when you're hungry is very important, and that should be coupled with portion control. Only eat what you need. Take, for instance, you go to the grocery store and you see something that's on sale for like 2 slices of pizza for $1. Now, do you really need 2 slices of pizza, or can you get away with 1? Are you just doing that because you think you're gonna save a couple bucks, or because your body actually needs that? And so you have to think in terms of what you actually need versus what you actually want, because it has nothing to do with your wants at that point. It's really what your body needs. What does your body need in order to survive? If it doesn't need 2 slices of pizza, don't give it 2 slices of pizza, because overeating doesn't help. I've written a lot about this on my site because I really believe in healthy living, and if many of you do not know, I am a vegetarian and have been for over 4 years now. So I don't eat any meat. I do eat eggs, and I'm weaning myself off dairy products. So occasionally I will enjoy a slice of pizza, but I mean, Who doesn't? But yes, I am strictly vegetarian and I don't eat meats at all. No fish, no shrimp, no seafood, none of that. So I also try to stay away from a lot of bready products. I love rice though, so it's not going anywhere right now. Also, I would say keep a diary of what you eat. I mean, initially when you start your journey, you're not really consciously thinking about what you eat. There's a lot of mindless eating behaviors that we have, especially when we're sitting in front of the TV. We munch. We're at the movies, we might grab a popcorn and we're just constantly munching on something. It just seems like you always gotta have that type of effect or whatever. So if you feel like you have mindless eating behaviors, I suggest keeping a diary of what you eat. You can use MyFitnessPal, which is a free app on iPhone, maybe on Android as well. I know I have an iPhone, so that's what I use. Or you can also just keep a diary of the things that you eat, and actually writing down what you eat helps you look back and say, oh my gosh, why did I eat all of that? I didn't even need all of that. Why did I eat all of that? It just holds you accountable for what you're doing and what you're ingesting. So that's a good way to kind of keep track of what's going on. Oh, also, this is huge, throw out all the junk food that you have in your house. If you don't have it there to tempt you, then more than likely you will not eat it. I know that there are times where you'll go out and you'll see certain things and you'll be tempted to want to buy that, and I mean, that's a different story, but having it in your house is way different than seeing it out in the streets. So if you don't have it, then you can't be tempted. So just keep healthy things on hand, you know, keep your raw veggies and your fresh produce there. Definitely keep those meats in your fridge or your freezer so that you can reach for them. If you meal prep, that will help you tremendously. Meal prepping is when you sit down and develop a plan of what you're going to eat for the week, and that'll save you, first of all, it saves you tons of money by going to the grocery store and not necessarily spending crazy amounts of money because you don't know what you're going to eat and you're just grabbing. But it also helps you maintain your lifestyle because you know exactly what you're going to eat and you're preparing that for the week. And I mean, you know what your body is ingesting. So meal planning definitely helps. Lastly, a way to really stick to your lifestyle change or your diet plan is to fully commit yourself to wanting to change. I mean, like I said, it has to start from the inside out. So you have to commit and say, this is what I want to do. And I mean, of course you're gonna have days where you want to indulge in that cookie or indulge in that chocolate, and I mean, it's okay. But just know that you have to hold yourself accountable for the decisions that you make, especially on a journey of trying to be fit and healthy. And like I said, health, like the fitness part is one part of being healthy, but eating is the biggest part. So, you know, abs are not just made at the gym, they are made in the kitchen. So it really all depends on what you're feeding yourself and what you're giving yourself. If you'd like more videos on fitness and everything, give me a nice thumbs up and I can share with you all some of the things that I do, especially some of the recipes that I make. You can find a lot of those on my blog. I'm gonna start blogging more about my P90X3 experience, and I'll make a couple videos, so if you want to see those as well, make sure you thumbs up. Don't forget, you can follow me on all of my social media: Facebook, Still Feather Lace Elephant, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, all at askpRoy, and of course on my blog, Still Feather Lace Elephant. And I hope that you all have a wonderful week. I hope that you all can stick to your diets, and I bid you much success on your journey towards being a healthier you. I pray that you can make those lifestyle changes that you really want to make. I hope that you all have a great week, and until next video, peace, fam.